Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the 7 motorcycles you should ditch before the warranty clock runs out. Number 7. Kawasaki Eliminator. The Kawasaki Eliminator might look like your cool cousin's ride, but before that warranty expires, you might want to ask yourself if this relationship is worth the therapy bills, or it's got retro vibes and a price tag that doesn't scream midlife crisis. But let's get into the quirks that'll have you Googling how to quietly sell a motorcycle at 2 a.m. First, there's the fuel gauge, or as owners call it, the mystery meter. It's about as trustworthy as a weather app during a tornado. You'll find yourself running on fumes, praying to the gas station gods while the gauge just stares back at you with a poker face. Add to that a wind blast that hits like a linebacker at 70 mph, and suddenly that cafe racer aesthetic feels a lot less cool and a lot more like, why is my helmet vibrating like a paint mixer? Long highway trips. Pack a chiropractor's number and maybe a seat cushion too. The saddle's firmness rivals a church pew after just 90 minutes, and don't get me started on the switchgear. So basic, it's practically prehistoric, loose keyholes and wobbly license. Plate holders very classy, and the headlight's dim glow turns night rides into a game of spot the raccoon. And that matte exhaust, it's a dirt magnet that'll have you scrubbing like you're prepping for a hygiene award. Now the suspension won't exactly eliminate bumps, it's more of a feel every pebble setup. Pair that with electrical gremlins and you've got a bike that's part project, part panic attack. So before your garage becomes a shrine to buyer's remorse, think about it, dump it while the warranty's still warm. Let the next owner inherit the quirks. You've got better things to do than play mechanic bingo. After all, life's too short to ride a motorcycle that can't even commit to a working fuel gauge. Number 6. BMW R18. The BMW R18 is a cruiser that might have you sprinting to the dealership before your warranty papers turn into confetti. Starting with the obvious, that 800cc boxer engine isn't just for show. It's a ticking time bomb. Owners have reported catastrophic failures within the first 100 miles, with BMW replacing just the left cylinder head, rather than the entire engine, leaving you with a $15,000 to $24 Chirsu Zero bike that's basically held together by corporate goodwill. Imagine explaining that to your mechanic while he sips coffee quietly, judging your life choices. Next up, the optional reverse gear, because nothing says premium cruiser like a feature that might spontaneously combust. A recent recall affecting 0 units revealed that moisture sneaks into the mechanism, frying electrical components and potentially turning your garage into a 4th of July fireworks show. And then there's the headlight fiasco. 2,300 bikes shipped out with LEDs so poorly attached they either leave you squinting at raccoons or blinding every oncoming driver. BMW is still scrambling for a fix for that one too. Add in the aesthetic elephant in the room. Those engine side protrusions look like a mechanical mullet business. Upfront party where your knees should be. So why dump it? Because warranties run out faster than your patience for repair bills. BMW's track record here reads like a suspense thriller. Will the reverse gear go up in flames? Will the headlight die mid-corner? Don't stick around for the next plot twist. Sell it while the service department still remembers your name. Number 5. Harley-Davidson Pan America. The Harley-Davidson Pan America is that adventurous fling you regret before the honeymoon is even over, while it struts around with a bold off-road ready attitude. Its affair with glitches could leave you stranded mid-romance, especially once the warranty vanishes. Starting with the instrument cluster, it's a $1,500 tech tantrum just waiting to happen when temps dip below. Freezing the speedometer and neutral indicator completely ghost you a flaw. So notorious it sparked a 2024 recall for 4,000 bikes. Sure, Harley's software update is free right now, but once that warranty's gone, one cold morning could mean a dealership bill that'll make your coffee taste bitter. Then there's the gremlin parade: battery hiccups, fuel system stumbles, and fault lights blinking like a Christmas tree for no apparent reason. These aren't charming quirks, they're $200 diagnostic fees wrapped up in a maybe we'll fix it shrug. YouTube's flooded with owners dragging brand new Pan Americas back to dealers for software reflashes every few months, because apparently this bike's code has more bugs than a campsite and resale value. It's dropping faster than a TikTok trend, with economic jitters and a glut of barely used Pan Americas. Your $20 Zero adventure bike could fetch barely half that after just a year. Add in Harley's dealer network, often clueless at troubleshooting anything beyond chrome polish, and you've got yourself a financial sinkhole disguised as a motorcycle. So, number 4. Moto Guzzi B100 Mandello. The Moto Guzzi B100 Mandello looks like it should be the Italian dream bike you've always wanted, and at first glance it is sculpted bodywork, a charismatic V-twin and a fancy adaptive aerodynamic system. But dig a little deeper and the cracks start showing faster than a dropped iPhone first off that new 1042cc engine. It loves to cook your thighs medium rare in traffic. We're talking about a rolling space heater, and summer in Phoenix will make you regret every penny of that $16,000 plus MSRP. The electronic suite sounds impressive, but real world use tells a different story. Expect random warning lights, glitchy menus, and a quick shifter that sometimes shifts when it feels like it, not when you need it repairs. Sure, but you better pray it happens under warranty, because Moto Guzzi parts aren't exactly stocked like candy bars at your dealership. One back-ordered ECU and you're bussing it for 6 weeks out of warranty. Even small issues can rack up repair bills faster than a squirrel climbing a tree. A $1,000 dashboard replacement isn't uncommon. Comfort's another illusion. Those adjustable wind deflectors sound fancy, but they offer about as much protection as a wet paper towel at highway speeds, and the shaft drive, which should be bulletproof, has been flagged by owners for strange noises and notchy behavior. Early in the bike's life, the Moto Guzzi V100 Mandello is a bike you'll love hard until you start paying even harder. Dump it before the warranty clock ticks out, or get ready to star in your own expensive Italian soap opera. Number 3. Indian FTR. The Indian FTR looks ready to star in a Hollywood action flick, all muscle, all attitude. But once you actually live with it, reality hits harder than a missed car payment built. To combine Street Fighter flair with flat track inspiration, the FTR promises the world, yet somewhere between promises and pavement, it drops the ball. Starting with reliability, owners have reported gremlins showing up faster than popcorn popping. In a microwave, electronics like the TFT display ride modes and traction control seem to have a mind of their own, throwing up error codes that make you wonder if your bike just enrolled in IT school post-warranty repairs. You're looking at bills north of $800 just to reset a dashboard. If you're lucky, then there's the heat management. The rear cylinder roasts your inner thighs like a Thanksgiving turkey every time you're stuck in traffic. Throw in an inconsistent throttle response. That feels like the bike's having a debate with itself on whether it wants to move. And you'll find yourself praying for every green light. Parts aren't cheap either. A simple brake job could set you back $400 easily. And don't even get me started on tire replacements. The Indian FTR turns heads, no doubt. But owning one past the warranty feels like adopting a very expensive, very stubborn dog if you're after a bike that's easier on your wallet and doesn't gamble with your sanity. Every ride you might want to kiss this heartbreaker goodbye before the service bills stack up like a bad poker hand. Number 2. Harley-Davidson Sportster S. The Harley-Davidson Sportster S looks like it just rolled off the pages of a comic book, beefy, bold, and ready to rumble. But don't let all that attitude fool you underneath. There are cracks in the armor that'll make you want to trade it in before the warranty hits midnight. First up, the ride quality for a bike that starts around $16. Sir, you'd think the suspension wouldn't feel like you're riding a brick over every pothole. The short travel suspension may look sleek, but your lower back will be sending out distress signals after just a few miles of rough roads. And while the Revolution Max engine is a beast on paper, pumping out 121 horsepower, it's a little too excitable. The throttle response is jerky, especially at low speeds, making parking lots feel more like rodeo arenas. Then there's the heat. This bike runs hotter than a $4 steak on a $2 grill in stop-and-go traffic. You'll be marinating in sweat faster than you can say bad investment. The electronics, like the TFT display and ride modes, sound fancy until you realize the system can get buggy, forcing you to reboot your dashboard like it's an early 2000s laptop. If anything goes sideways after the warranty expires, repairs aren't cheap either. A new instrument cluster alone could slap another $1 onto your repair bill. The Sportster S sure turns heads at bike night, but if you're thinking long-term, you might want to turn your gaze the other way before it starts flipping your wallet inside out. Number 1. Indian Pursuit. The Indian Pursuit is a heavyweight touring machine that sounds like a dream on paper, but once the warranty ticks out, can quickly turn into a wallet-sucking reality show marketed as the ultimate in luxury and performance. The Pursuit definitely makes an entrance, but owning it past factory coverage could make you rethink a few life choices. First up, the electronics. There are more screen sensors and buttons on this bike than in some small cars. Awesome when everything works, maddening when it doesn't. A new ride command system glitch or touchscreen rebellion can easily run you over $1,500, and that's before diagnostic fees pile up. Then there's the suspension. That slick electronically adjustable setup feels like magic until it doesn't, replacing or repairing the rear shock after warranty. and you're looking at about $2,000. If your ride starts feeling like a 78 pickup truck, and don't get too cozy with that big rumbling engine either. While Indian's Power Plus motor is a beast, early signs of oil leaks and cooling system gremlins have been popping up. And once you're footing the bill yourself, what starts as a small leak can snowball into a $3 source nightmare repair. The Indian Pursuit might look gorgeous in the dealership lot, but once the warranty fades, it's less about open road freedom and more about open wallet panic. It's a stunning bike, no doubt, but over time it feels like you're financing repairs instead of adventures. Sometimes the smartest ride is the one you say goodbye to before it says hello to your credit card. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for future upcoming videos.